Hello, good day, ladies and gentlemen. Is it only me that has a good day? What's that? Okay. Hello, good day, ladies and gentlemen. Why are we all answering as if we didn't get to eat at the weddings we went for today? Did you skip reception? You went only for church service? Okay. All right, it's good to have you together. It's amazing, and I want to say welcome to the first Power Rally of the year 2011 and of Avenues to Wealth. Please put your hands together for yourselves if you know you're excited to be here. All right, if you know you're excited to be here, let me hear you shout yes! Okay, I think you can't shout yes sitting down. So if you don't mind, please, in 1 second, be on your feet and shout yes! I think there are more excited people on the left side of this hall because I can only hear the yes from this side of the hall. If for those people who don't know what we're doing, we're trying to usher in 2.7 billion naira. If you don't understand it, you will answer like we're talking about 2.7 thousand naira. But for as many as are excited about the future, you know that you have the capacity to earn 2.7 billion naira or its derivatives. Please help me say yes. All right, thank you very much. Please help me make welcome Mr. Tayo Shobajo, popularly known as Omojeje1. Please put your hands together for him. Please put your hands together for him as he comes up.
Turn up the trouble, blast on my day and night all the time. 714, wise the mind, maniac, brainiac, winning the game. I'm the lyrical Jesse James.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. This is A2W Nigeria. And for me, I will say this. It has been an unbelievable experience to be in A2W Nigeria. I don't know about you. I don't know. Today I came to a conclusion that some people will never be financially free. Let me explain it. I looked in front of my house and there's an open field and there's a ceremony going on. And I told my wife, sorry, please, excuse me, can you reduce the volume of that? Thank you. I know I've got the power. Before I continue, I would like to introduce my wife. It's not, you know, we have our shop. We have our homes. Our cars is coming soon. But this one is my wife. Please, welcome my wife. Omola. Okay, yeah. So I looked and I saw this thing going on called a ceremony. They're about to make noise. So I told my wife, hey, let's get out of this place quickly. Let's go to A2W before they start this thing. And I said, people do work Monday to Fridays, right? Saturday, parties. Sunday, church. Monday, Friday, again. I don't know if you understand it. I felt really bad. I said, they don't have the time to go for financial freedom. And if you don't have the time to do it, you cannot even have it. You cannot achieve it. Now, money are not a story per se. I'm a member of Avenues to Wealth. A proud one. I mean, I go into Avenues to Wealth when the key thing I'm driving, the key product I'm driving, which is the cooperative, has not even started. So I got in because I saw the vision. And recently, a question, one of my mentors, actually, you know him, Adeolu Akiyemi, he asked, and he said, where are the secondary school classmates of someone like Bishop Oyedepo? They took the job in Volkswagen then. They took jobs, blah, blah, blah. He saw a vision. All right? And he decided to say, guys, let us start praying. Where are they now? Now, I I'm a passive, as in, let me say, I drive the cooperative passionately because of what I do. I'm a seafarer by profession. I'm somebody that will have said, I don't have time. Last time, I introduced my wife because I left her for 5 months when I went to sea. You understand? Now, if you will leave Nigeria for 5 months, will you do Avenues to Wealth business? Won't you give excuses? Now, let me shock you. 5 months is 20 weeks. 18 weeks, I end steady. I end when I left it. Now, that is what I call a business. Not something that I'm afraid and say my sister or my brother or my uncle will shut it off. 5 months, and I kept earning. And I'm also driving it because it's something that has made sense into my own life, into my financial life. I picked up the stick, and I'm picking up the other end of the stick. And today I'm happy with all my team members that are here. And I say thank you very much for giving me this wonderful opportunity.
Please, let's make welcome the next testifier, Nkiru Akwarandu. Please, let's put our hands together for her as she comes forward. I've got the power! Let's appreciate her. I've got the power!
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good, I want to be sure you know where you are. Hello? Good. I want to be sure I see smiles on the faces that I'm looking at. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, once more. My own smile. I'm just trying to control it because as a matter of fact, I smile every day now. Before, my face wasn't the very smiley type by nature, but now I try to control the smiles. My name is Nkiru Akwarandu, and that's a very short story. Thank you very much. I was privileged to get in contact with this company in August 2008. My husband and I came on board because we saw things that interested us. I came across a quotation by Bill Gates that said that you can actually be rich by being at the right place at the right time. That was actually our own story. We were at the right place at the right time, and God connected us to information that brought us on board this company called Avenues to Wealth. And since 2008, just a few things I would like to share with us that we have enjoyed. Prior to that time, international annual vacations were not part of the budget nor the lifestyle of my family. But between 2009 February and now, we have been privileged to travel to 7 different countries. Clap like it's you I'm talking about now. As a matter of fact, if you actually key into what we're going to share with you in this meeting, you can be sure that at least once a year, you can make an international vacation. I'm not talking about going to the village where you want to go and live. I'm not talking about the Omoibos going on Christmas through night bus. For me, in fact, I don't know what Ore Road looks like again. 1 hour, I'm in the east. 1 hour, I'm back to Lagos. That's a better way to live life. That's actually not all. I try to just summarize Avenues to Wealth as an opportunity that helps you to live the life that other people dream about. You can actually just live the life you would normally live, and you either save money or make money. For me, I make savings on a daily basis because I don't spend the amount of money I used to buying recharge cards. I call my friends, I call my family members for free. I live my life also making money on a daily basis. Virtually everything, or 90% of the things I use at home, I get them through our shop, and I enjoy discounts. Or what you call cashback. At the end of the month, I get paid for shopping. I buy my tomatoes, I buy my vegetables through our shop. And at the end of the month, I see my account credited, and I hear, "Dear Nkiruka, you have been credited with XYZ dollars for patronizing our shop. Wouldn't you rather buy your things from our shop?" I tell you something else. Coming to electronics, I buy things. As in people I wish I could give gifts to. And it's been like, oh, I wish I could afford it. Now it's easier for me to afford such things. And I give it to them because I get them at cheaper rates because I'm on the platform of Avenues to Wealth. Coming to extra income. I just want to end with this. By the grace of God, I was a pioneer staff of one of the premier universities, private universities in Nigeria. I did jobs that I felt I was comfortable and good. But when I sit back and look at what I was earning in a year, I see that what I earn in a week has swallowed it up. I'm grateful to God for Avenues to Wealth. Earning extra income is a way to live. And I say to you, being at the right place at the right time can make you rich. If you don't go home with any other thing, say after me, being at the right place at the right time can make you rich. You're in this place at the right time, and I assure you, come December next year, you look for my number. I hope I'll be in Nigeria by then to say to me, thank you for that word.
Let's call on our next testifier, Ibukun Onitiju. Please put your hands together for him as he comes up. Please come up very quickly. Please appreciate him.
Good afternoon. Afternoon, everyone. Afternoon, everyone. My name is Ibukun Onitiju, and very privileged to be here today. Prior to joining Avenues to Wealth, I had lived and studied abroad. So I'd worked, lived, enjoyed getting paid in foreign currencies and stuff. But also I've had the privilege to know that if you're still doing 9 to 5, then you're probably in a rat race as one of the major wealthy people on the planet will say. But much more importantly, if you're still working for somebody, financial freedom is still a bit far away. So I've had that privilege. And then when I came into Nigeria earlier this year, I was privileged, thank you, Ma, for the right place at the right time. I was listening to Mr. Praise, talking to someone else. And then he mentioned Avenues to Wealth like 3 times in a sentence. And my ears popped open. I've heard about it before, but I didn't really pay attention. So I told him, he might not believe me then. I told him, I said, next week I will join. He looked at me. He wasn't even talking to me. So when next week came, I rang him up. I said, now I'm ready to join. And that's it. I plugged in. I joined about 8 weeks ago. So I'm still pretty new, but I've done amazing things with it. I mean amazing things. I have downlines in Europe, both in London and Germany. I have a few people in Nigeria that have joined me as well, and we are driving it hard. But this is one thing I would like to leave with you. Maybe you're just starting, or even you've been in for a while and you're sleeping. I say number one reason why people fail is excuses. I came into Nigeria after about 10 years absent. So I left when I was a teenager. No links, no contacts. I didn't really keep in touch with my friends. I'm as good as a JJ's in Lagos. I've never even lived in Lagos before. So coming in 8 weeks, doing what I've done, I know it's possible if you can tell yourself that I can do it. So if you take anything away, it's very simple. Excuses will make you fail. Your success depends on other people. If you allow them to give you excuses, that means you're not going anywhere. If you allow your team at work to turn up late, that means you will be fired very soon. If you allow the people above you to suppress your work, that means you won't be able to do your job. If you allow your team members to give you excuses, you will fail in Avenues to Wealth. So get rid of excuses. Get over your own excuses. If you have any doubts, ask questions. I'm sure there are many people here to help you. God bless you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the next testifier, Pastor Tayo Oniwinde. Please put your hands together for him as he comes up. Very quickly, please come very quickly. You're welcome, sir. Very quickly. Please appreciate him very well. Thank you very much.
Permit me to say praise the Lord. Because in the Kota shopping complex where I'm affiliated with, where my leaders are, anytime they ask me, how are we making it? I used to tell them it's by fasting and prayer. And that is the truth. Because I joined Avenues to Wealth in September 21. And when I was introduced to Avenues to Wealth, my spirit flows with it, with Avenues to Wealth. And I drive with the passion that God has given to me, even the way I do the work of the Lord. And truly, it has really paid off. Presently, in my team now, I have 10 downlines, 5 on the right, 5 on the left. And among my downlines, I already have I have 2 bronzes, and there are some of them that we are pushing up to become bronze too. And not only that, to me, telling people about Avenues to Wealth has not been difficult. Why? Because when I joined, I make sure that I attend presentation at Allen, and I don't miss my business meeting at the Kota shopping complex on Tuesdays. And with that, it has really helped me. And I don't find it difficult telling people about it. It may surprise you that in my team, I have Dr. and Dr. Mrs. of a reputable hospitals as my downline, for you to know how easy it has been for me. And I also have a proprietor of a very big church, a big organization, school, as my downline. So God has really helped us. And one thing I want to say finally is that anything you put your mind in and you do it with a passion, I can tell you that God himself will also help you. What God is waiting for is for you to lift up your hands, and is ready to carry you, whichever business you are doing.
How many people are part of my family? Avenues to Wealth. Woo! All right, put your hands down. Let me continue. If you did not put your hands up, you are apparently not part of my family. I will not tell you to put your hands up now. We will give you an opportunity for proper induction into the family. I would have loved to give you my testimony, but today is not my day, okay? I am not holding the mic today. I'm just assisting those that are holding the mic. However, I will let you know that between when I started Avenues to Wealth and now, I have become the toast of my family. Why? I have been unemployed for a long time. I am still unemployed. I'm just gainfully unemployed. Okay? Every time they ask my father what I do, he doesn't know what to tell them. I'm telling you, he just knows that this young man fulfills his fatherly duties and his sonly duties and his husbandly duties, and I'm proud of him. After a while, some people go to him and say, we went for some seminars and we found out that the boy that was teaching us is your son. Please, can you tell us more about it? He said, how come you are coming to ask me when the person that was teaching you was there? All I can tell you is all that he has told you is true. Go and do as he has said. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, I've had an awesome privilege in Avenues to Wealth, and I'll tell you about how we started a while, maybe a little later, if I have the opportunity to share my testimony. However, there is one that is greater than I. Hello? Who is coming up very soon. He has been a mentor to me. He's a father to some and a son to a few. He has been our forerunner in Avenues to Wealth. He started from distributor to silver to gold to platinum. Ladies and gentlemen, please make very welcome on your feet the Managing Director, CEO, Avenues to World Nigeria, Mr. Delu Akiyeme.
Please, let's make some noise. Now listen. We're going to rehearse this because today is supposed to be about excitement. I'd like you to put your hands together for yourself as if you have gotten to already where you are desiring to get to. And if you feel like standing up for yourself, stand up for yourself and put it together. Let's have our seats very briefly. I would have loved to dance before I start, but I think I'll just go ahead. Now, very quickly, I'll share my testimony, then I'll set the ball rolling for how today will be. The way today should fly is very simple. We're here to celebrate the things that are about to happen. We're here not because of how we did this year, but how we're going to do next year. And we're about to launch something powerful today called the powers. And Avenues to Wealth, we have chosen to power ourselves to the power of 4. You know, when I did engineering, when they say something to the power of 2, it meant a lot. But when it is to the power of 4, okay, it's unbelievable what can happen. Are we together? Now, but before the powers, with Avenues to Wealth, in the last 2.5, 3 years, some of us have enjoyed amazing things. Every testimony you have heard till now was before the powers. Are we together? Before the powers, some of us made over $1 million. Before the powers. Are we together? I'll give you an insight into what is possible, but before I go ahead and do that, I need to bring some people to the front here to join me here very quickly. So please, as they come up, exactly the way you would love to be celebrated, please celebrate them. Now, I have a few people in the house, they are platinums. If you're a platinum in the house, please join me here in front. Okay? I'm happy seeing you here. Please put it together. Let's give them some shouts. I saw Emeka Wanko, Temitopo Akemi, Uche Obubawe Eshi Adasa.
To be the best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to
Let's
my
celebrate them.
destiny.
Bem, bem.
I have waited patiently. I have vision, though I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. Here we go.
Now, very quickly, please don't sit down yet. Don't sit down yet. We're not done yet. We still want to call it. There are a few more seats here, so we'll take you to the next level. Okay, our highest rank is platinum, but platinums are made by people that are gold. So all the golds in the house, come forward. Line up behind them. Please put it together for them as they approach the forward bench. Okay, I can see Abdurrahman. Stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up. Wow! There's still a little more space so we can take some silvers. You are in the house, silver. Please, let's put it together for them. Let them come forward and take their seats in front as well. Please give me some music. Let's make it happen. Let's put it together for them and celebrate them. Some of them became silver yesterday, some of them today, some of them are new. Put it together.
One and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up.
Okay, there's one last person we need to celebrate before we sit down. And that person is the least person that's usually celebrated in every event. It is the person who will become platinum tomorrow, gold tomorrow, silver tomorrow, who will operate with the power of 4. If you know you are here, celebrate yourself.
I believe. I know I can count.
Stand up for yourself.
Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up.
Thank you. Now, before we sit down very quickly, I'd like us to take a few chants together. I've given you the question, I've given you the answers. Please, we'll go through them very briefly. Try your best to memorize them. Wale, I'll need your help. Once you see my hand, we'll go to the next one. So please, when I say the one in front, you will shout the one that follows it. Are we together? Avenues to wealth. Avenues to wealth. Are you ready? Are you ready? What is your goal? Are you committed? Are you committed? Do you have what it takes? Do you have what it takes? Avenues to wealth, what is your method? What is your method? What do you have? What do we have? What do we have? What is our number? What is our number? What is your number? What is your number? Avenues to wealth. Avenues to wealth. Celebrate yourself as you take your seats.